Greetings, Algo artisans. The book of memes. A lot of people are talking about it. What is it? What do the charts look like? We're going to take a look at that right now. Okay, so the book of memes it's a meme coin, and it's all about the meme space. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts here. And this is going back to the 16th of March. So this is a relatively new coin here on Binance, and it listed, pumped, and made its way down to 0.87 cents, right? And then it's kind of been just on a steady incline ever since. And there's just a lot of talk around this coin. It's actually one of the trending topics right now. So I figured I would go ahead and take a look at what I think it might do, at least in the near term. Now, this is a meme coin, and it's at about a penny right now. So, this really could get some rocket boosters on it as long as the meme coin game stays strong. And that's going to have a lot to do with what's going on with Bitcoin, what's going on with the market in general. So let's take a look at this. And then, like I said, we'll take a look at what it is in the background over on CoinMarketCap. And then we'll go through and take a look at Bitcoin and a few other of the basic coins and see how they did today. As of now, we do have a couple of levels to mark off as far as, say, resistances, areas that BOME has to beat, structure prior price action, and those are going to be at about 2 cents and 2.5 cents. Okay, so those are a couple of markers to look at for when this thing is really going to go off, okay? And let's do a fib extension based on this move from 1.1 cents to 15 cents. That's a 50% move. And it happened in the space of about 5 hours, which is great. I mean, shoot, make 50% in 5 hours? That's insane in the real world, right? I'm going to map the move up here, the impulse, just so everybody can see it. It's that yellow line. And then I'm going to apply a Fibonacci extension to this. And again, if you want to learn how to use this tool, which is pretty darn accurate, you can come over to algofactory.tech. It's easy to do, teach you how to use it. Shoot, you can learn for free just watching these types of shows. But in the meantime, I'm looking at some targets to the upside for near-term trades sitting at about 15.8 cents, 15.9 cents, and at about 17.1 cents. Okay, so this is assuming that the price continues upward. Now, there's not a lot of price action history for me to rely on. Am I confident that it's going to go up?
Damn it, just as I was about to buy. I'll just wait a few more seconds before buying.
Probably. I think it will. I think these targets are very reasonable. Of course, if Bitcoin takes a hard hit, that might not happen. But as long as Bitcoin remains stable, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen. So if I were to take a trade like this, I would have to look for my algos to clear me for a long. And once they did, I probably would take a trade that looks like this. And this is just for trading. This is not for buying and holding. Two different things. But this would be a nice 2-to-1 or better. It depends on a few different things. Like I said, if the algo's clear, I might have a bit of a tighter stop, might be like a 3-to-1, but that's what the trade would more or less look like. Now, if the thing really took off, what I would be looking for, like we talked about earlier, is, let me zoom out here, is a move past 2 cents and a move past 2.5. And there is also this sort of listing bump, so we may as well pay attention to it, and that's at 3 cents. We're looking at 50-cent increments. Now, once it gets past these levels, the market's going to look at this, they're going to say, hey, that's all-time highs. They might get really excited and FOMO, and that's just pretty typical thing, right? Price gets past all-time high. It's a meme coin. A lot of money might flow into this project, and that's the way it would go. So very simple. If price broke 2 cents, I'd look for 2.5 cents. I'd look for 3 cents. After 3 cents, we might see a rocket up. And again, because this is a meme coin, we're looking at the potential for price to make some very big moves. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at BOME on CoinMarketCap. The market cap it's about 760 million. 1.3 billion in volume, a ton of volume. 182% of the entire market cap is the volume that got traded. Circulating supply, 55 billion. Total supply is 68 billion. BOME. Well, first of all, let's take a look at the price history, see if we can get any data from prior to the listing on Binance. Going back to March 14th, we're talking about, is that 10 thousandths of a penny? So about 1,000th of a penny. If this were, if you got one of these on wherever it was, Radium, probably, if you got in on it, you heard about it, of course, now you are in major profit, right? But if you look at this chart in general, what you're seeing is basically a plateau. You're seeing prices gone up a massive amount, right? And then what is that, 20,000% or something? And then you have price leveling off, right? And we're in the bull market. So this really could do a big move up. And again, it's a meme coin. It is gambling. There's not really any way to quantify how high this can go. I don't have any BOME. I'm not going to get any BOME, right? I don't think so, unless, I don't know, I found a reason to get it, but I don't really play the meme coins. It's not my style. But let's look at what it is before we get too far. And then I think we'll have just enough time to take a look at Bitcoin and then end the show, right? This says, introducing the Book of Meme, an experimental project poised to redefine Web3 culture by amalgamating memes, decentralized storage solutions, and degen SHIT coin trading and gambling. This experiment endeavors to encapsulate the ever-evolving meme culture within a digital compendium, the Book of Meme, ensuring each piece is immortalized on the blockchain. The Book of Meme coin on Solana and Airweave, and future expansions to Bitcoin inscriptions as immutable forever storage. This initiative aims to foster a new dimension of decentralized social media and make memes unstoppable. Okay, actually, it's an interesting project. I know a lot of people are definitely heavy on memes. I love memes. I make memes, right? So I don't know. Maybe this could catch fire. Maybe something will happen where the community just really loves this coin. This is all about making memes immutable. I mean, hey, think about this. How many memes get made on a regular basis? Now, I know we're already well into the world of NFTs and what's gone on with that. But if this one catches fire, it could really do well. I mean, there's not really any upper limit. $10, $100, who knows? So we could easily see even $1 is about a times 100, or from the current price. I'm not going to say don't buy any. I would never say to do anything, but that's just my opinion. I think if I were to play meme coins, this would be one in which I were interested. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin before we go today. Now, if you saw the morning show, I of course did what we always do, and I took a look at what Bitcoin might do and laid out some levels, some liquidity levels, and it did go exactly where I said it would go as far as this liquidity block. Went and it grabbed all this liquidity that was right there. It was close to price. The charts called for a move down. It grabbed that liquidity and did exactly what it should. So there you have it. Right now, let me take a brief look at the algos here. Still a bit bearish on the 4-hour, 3-hour here. There's definitely some resistance with Bitcoin. I'm thinking that on the daily chart here, I'm thinking price will continue to range a bit. And as you can see, I do have liquidity zones mapped out. There's liquidity above and below price. So it would not surprise me for at least a few days to see price actually range between here and here. And then which way it pops out of this with any conviction is going to be a clue as to the market, right? If it goes down and it stays lower for, more than like a day or two, then it might instantly go down to the low 50s, or it might take like a day or two and go down there. But I don't expect it to go below 50K. It could. I know there was some liquidity at 49, but to dip below this plateau right here around 50,000, to dip below that would surprise me a bit, unless there were some type of an event, maybe, some kind of a stock market problem, something in TradFi. I mean, anything can happen, but my most likely scenario right now is either a range in this area and then up, or a range in this area for a minute, down and then up. And then my upside target right now is 88,000. And I did that based on a Fibonacci extension. I did that on yesterday's and the day before's show. So I would be looking at 80,000 and then 88,000. Those are my two upside targets once price decides to take off. All right, I hope this was helpful. If you want to know more about how I do what I do, about how we do this whole, trading, Fibonacci extensions, even if you're interested in building an algorithm, right, and getting on the path to having it trade for you so you don't have to sit in front of the screen all day long, please come over to algofactory.tech. Don't forget, trade your job, upgrade your life. We'll see you on the next one.